It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're underway. The Cavs take the tip. Clarkson to Love. Count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Washington basketball. Wall to Beal. Here comes the screen. The monster stop.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Deep right corner. Can't connect from in close. Into the front court. It's Wall. He'll run the offense. To Beal. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. Kid Gilchrist matched up with Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Love. Kevin Love, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Clarkson with the basketball. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. To Love. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To Caldwell Pope. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound owned by Washington. Wall across the timeline. Down 3. Beal to Wall. Here comes the screen. Pulled in by Kevin Love. Clarkson to Caldwell Pope. And throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Wall into the front court. 5-point game. Screen coming. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
John Wall, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Clarkson with the basketball. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. To Caldwell Pope. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Wizards at the controls. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you got to be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
John Wall at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. down the first. Goes 2 for 2. To Love. To Caldwell Pope. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Into the front court comes Wall. They're down 3. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Anthony. Down to 5 on the 24. Anthony, a shot, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Here comes the screen. Kevin Love, 3 for 6 now.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Wizards with the basketball. Wall. Rises for the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The assist from number 2, John Wall.
To Love. Nothing going here on that drive. Love. Short jumper off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
From the outside, no good.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Wall with it up top. Down 5. Doesn't get the bounce. Kid Gilchrist against the 5-time All-Star. To Love. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Shot clock violation. Time for some new personnel into the game. Wall to Anthony. And he finishes at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Love. Here comes the screen. Love. Cavs with 4 to shoot to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Anthony. Cavs at the controls. Caldwell Pope. Runner here won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Short jumper won't go down.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Shot from the lane won't go. And draws the foul.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First one goes down.
For the Cavaliers, number 31, John Hanson.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Into the front court. It's Wall. Now down 6. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Shooting 2.
First one, count it.
Number 35. Number 15.
2 for 2 on that trip. Cleveland has the basketball.
Defense, let's go. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down. To Taj Gibson. Short jumper misses. To Love. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Caldwell-Pope. From long range. Not going down here. To Gibson. Has a chance. Can't connect. Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Love. Probing the defense. Love. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Taj Gibson. Won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Here comes the screen. Gets a shot up off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Short jumper off the mark. Wizards have it.
Got ball. Got so far.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Wizards, number
Cavs able to clear the rebound.
1 minute remaining.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Nance to Love. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Love. Lyles grabs the board. Pass stolen by the Cavs. To Love. Has a look. Kevin Love, 4 out of 10.
Old school equals high percentage.
You're on the island now. I got ball. I got ball. Hey, big screen right there. Big screen.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Hey, lock up, lock up. Watch the cutter, watch the cutter.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Cavaliers have the lead. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has the making to be a big-time game.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Clarkson. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Shot misses there by Clarkson. Wall across the timeline. Trailing by 4. He was smothered and still gets it to go down. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Wall into the front court. Down 4. Defense making the ball carrier work. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Runner's good there.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
It's Washington with the basketball. Here's Wall for 2. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Into the front court comes Wall. Margins 8. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. That pass stolen by the Wizards. To Wall. And And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Cavs at the controls. Clarkson to Caldwell Pope. And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jordan Clarkson, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good.
Number 51.
And he makes them both. Wall with it up top. Down 8. To Beal. Shot from in close, no good. Clarkson with the basketball. His team on top by 8. It's Clarkson with the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time. Cleveland has the basketball. Clarkson to Caldwell Pope. Oh, had him going there for a second. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Fires the 3. That's rebounded by the Wizards. Into the front court. It's Wall. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in, and he hits.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. Jordan Clarkson. That was a difficult shot. Hits the 3.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Beal to Gibson. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Clarkson to Caldwell Pope. Clarkson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wall across the timeline. His team down 9. That is great vision.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Easy path to the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Wall to Beal. Bradley Beal. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Clarkson to Caldwell Pope. Sizing up the defense. Caldwell Pope. And it's Melo with the rebound. To Beal. Cleveland has the rebound. Caldwell Pope to Clarkson. Caldwell Pope to Clarkson. Has a look. Clarkson's shot, no good. Anthony. Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Clarkson with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope guarded by Beal. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Clarkson with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. To Caldwell Pope. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. Wall into the front court. 9-point margin. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Cavs at the controls. Caldwell Pope, defended by Wall. Won't go. Into the front court comes Wall. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. Wall to Beal. Wall. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Larry Nance Jr. trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 68%. The free throw, good. Cashes in on the 3-point play. The lead now stands at 10. To Anthony. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Cleveland has the basketball. Clarkson. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Anthony. John Henson sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Clarkson with the basketball. The lead is 12. Short jumper misses. To Beal. Now pass taken away by Cleveland.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Anthony. Short jumper stays out.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Anthony. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Clarkson with the basketball. His guys should be able to get the final shot. And count the basket inside.
The assist from number 31, John Henson.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Cavs with a sizable advantage.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Cavaliers lit up the scoreboard and their opponents with an offensive onslaught. Keeping up with this pace will be tough, but not impossible. I think they'll find a way to keep it going. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Wizards are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've got to break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Field goals.
The Washington Wizards just couldn't get any of their shots to go in those first 2 quarters. They desperately need someone to step up and catch fire for them in the second half.
Player of the half.
John Henson did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Wall with it up top. Trailing by 14. Beal. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Kid Gilchrist picked up by Carmelo Anthony. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Has a look. Off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Love. Caldwell Pope. Henson shot misses. Wall to Beal. Beal, now 3 for 9.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Clarkson to Caldwell Pope. Clarkson to Love. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Into the front court. It's Wall. His guys down 11. Screen coming. Beal. John Henson with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Beal. Another chance. Not that time.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing him has really thrown him off.
Bradley Beal, 4 out of 10.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Clarkson, deep right corner. Can't miss those. To Wall. Gets a look. Can't hit. Clarkson with the basketball. The lead stands at 9.
Watch that cutter.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Wizards. Cavs come away with it. Caldwell Pope to Clarkson. Caldwell Pope to Clarkson. Deep two there, won't go.
And if I'm on the defensive end, this is where I apply more pressure. I want to make sure this guy does not get going in the second half.
Screen coming. Wall to Beal. Fight to shoot for Washington. Beal.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Bradley Beal is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 79% at the line. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second free throw. Clarkson with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Love. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Wall across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Love to Clarkson. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Washington basketball. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Beal. Rashawn Holmes rejects it. A couple of cracks at the line now.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Wall into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. To Beal. Curling inside. Tough mate through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Clarkson with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Stuffs it down with authority.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Wizards at the control. Wall. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Clarkson with the basketball. Up 12. Beal. No good. To Love. Wizards come up with it. Driving right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Cavs at the controls. Clarkson. Screen coming.
Screen.
Takes stock of the floor. To Clarkson. Fires the three. Off the mark. No good. To Wall.
I got him. Here we go.
Not that time. To Clarkson. Count it.
There you go. I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Into the front court comes Wall. Down 12. To Beal. And the basket good at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Clarkson. The shot almost. To Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Short jumper off the mark.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Anthony. That pass stolen by the Cavs. From the painted area, won't go down. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
Subbing in for the Washington Wizards, number 14.
Wizards with the basketball. To Anthony. Surveys the floor. Anthony. shot clock winding down. For three. Can't connect. To Clarkson. Missed a wide open look.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Can't connect. Clarkson with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. Off the assist.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Short jumper stays out. From 18 feet at the buzzer, and he scores on the step back. Long key from three-quarters court. That'll do it for the period. The Cavaliers enjoying a healthy lead. The Cavaliers start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
Washington has the rebound. Anthony to Taj Gibson. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air. Into traffic, but no good. Clarkson with the basketball. They lead it by 14. Down for McGee. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
JaVale McGee at the line for 2 shots. History not on his side. 58% from the line. First try, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
What's up, boy?
Wizards have it. To Gibson. Five to shoot for Washington. Knocks it down off the step back.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Clarkson with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Clarkson. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Shot by Clarkson off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Down to 5 on the 24. Down low for Gibson. Won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. It's Washington with the basketball. Beal. And McGee there for the rebound. Caldwell Pope. And look out.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Beal. Pass stolen by the Cavs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Come on, you're right.
5 to shoot for Cleveland. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
John Henson has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Washington basketball. Probing the defense. They love this hustle. That's going to be out of bounds. Time to shuffle things up. Beal. Five seconds to shoot. Tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Love. Now a steal by Washington. Beal to Wall. Lets it fly from long range, and John Wall still able to get it to go down with the defense closing in.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Here comes the screen.
Yeah, screen.
Cavs with 4 to shoot. To Love. 4-3. And Kevin Love, no hesitation, hits the catch-and-shoot three.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He misses. Wall with it up top. His guys down big. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
He throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Wizards at the controls. Beal to Anthony. Sizing up the defense. Knocked loose. Cavaliers get possession. Out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. From the outside, no good. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Into the front court. It's Wall. Down a bundle. To Beal. Shot from the lane won't go. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. To Wall. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Love. Here comes the screen. Love. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Wizards with the basketball. To Beal. Gets it in the left corner. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Not that time. The follow won't go either. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Caldwell Pope creates the space to bury the 3 on the step back.
Crafty, Ed. I love the fact that he was able to have the awareness to get his feet behind the 3-point line.
Screen coming. Beal. Cleans it up. Cleveland has the basketball. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Wall across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Beal. To Wall. Anthony. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it. To Love. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Wall. Bradley Beal, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 66% in this contest. First one, counted. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. To Love. From the painted area, won't go down. Wall into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Beal. Screen coming. Beal. No good. Defense catching the break there. Another follow. Still no good. Ball in possession of Cleveland. To Love. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To Wall. Beal. To Wall. Trying to cash in. It's no good. Great defense.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Beal. Here comes the screen. Beal. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Mo Wagner at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Cavaliers with the basketball. To Love. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Wall. To Beal. Had a good look there, but it's no good. The Cavs are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers came away with the victory in this one. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Wizards didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards.
Game track.
Defense. The Cleveland Cavaliers put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
John Henson could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Washington Wizards. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.